Alright, I'm back. I got a whole bunch of linens and laces and things like that. I've been quite interested lately in vintage fabrics, not just the doilies and laces and things like that. So I've been paying more attention to those things. Before I really get into all of the vintage stuff here, I just want to show you these things, which there's one booth there at this flea market in the second barn that is 4 for $1. And if I picked up one item, I would pay $1. If I picked up 4 items, I would pay $1. And then anything more than 4 would go up to $2. So I figured, I found these things, and I figured I might as well get 2 more items, so I got these 2 little dishes. I might use them on my table here just to put little things in while I'm working, because they're so pretty. But this is a stained piece of linen, but for $1, this lace is so pretty and delicate, and I can remove the lace. I don't know if the fabric is usable. Maybe. It's nice soft vintage fabric. There is a stain right there. It's not as bad as I thought it was, so maybe I'll be able to use it. And it's doubled. There's markings on that side, but I thought for $1 it was worth it for the lace. And then this piece I thought would be really neat on a Christmas book cover. So I got that for $1. I don't know if I'll be able to do all of this in one video because I've got bags of stuff that I didn't even open, and I want to go through them with you. So I'll try not to take too long. I thought this was fun. This is from the 1980s Waverly Sister Prints book, it says. Starlight Chintz and Contempo Cloth. Yeah, it says Sister Prints right there. So I think they're prints that go together. So this is a quilted piece, and it goes with this. But so many. I don't know if 1980s is considered vintage fabric, but it's fabric pieces, and I will have fun with these. They're nice, vibrant designs, a lot of them. I won't go through all of them, but look at that one. Some of them are quilted, so I can make book covers out of those. And then they have the matching. Look at this one with the parrots. And there's another one. And that one's pretty. There was a yellow, I think there was a yellow one that caught my eye. That one's pretty. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think this is the yellow one that caught my eye. So for $5, I got a whole bunch of fabric samples. So that's going to be fun. I'll have to take that book apart and take a look at those fabrics. This is an apron. That is kind of sheer, I think. So it's like a little hostess apron. Yeah, it's sheer, but it's got this pocket with the embroidery and the big pink rickrack. I would probably just take that pocket right off and use it in a book. And then this embroidery down here and the big rickrack all along the hem. And then the sheer fabric is pretty too. So I got that. And this is really neat. And this was only $1. It's nice fabric, and it's got the embroidery, and the edges are finished, but it's a little bag. How fun will that be in a domestic book? Really fun. And then this from the same seller. I got this. She has nice linens, and she puts good prices on them. She was the one that rang all my stuff up for me. It took her a long time. This is a pretty little Southern Belle, looks like, and there's one at each end. So they'll be nice book covers. I'll probably be including, putting some of the linen pieces, or parts of the linen pieces anyway, in my shop, and or with the journal kits. Hopefully both. This was something different. This cost $2. I'll have to iron it, wash it and iron it, but it's actually pieces you cut apart to make doll clothes. And I just thought they would be really fun to just have these pieces of fabric in the journals. And the illustrations, too, of what the finished product is supposed to look like. They were just fun. This one had some pieces cut out of it. So, looks like several sheets of it in that baggie. And I think I picked one up that wasn't in a bag because it wasn't cut up. Yeah, here it is. Of course I wanted this one because it's pink. Aren't they fun? The styles look like the 70s to me. Or maybe even 60s. Look at the hair. I don't think it says on the bag what year. No. Oh, it says 1960s. Cool. More vintage than I thought it was. Okay, then I got a vintage pillowcase. Looks like probably two. Yeah, 2 pillowcases. Percale. Open it up. Because these will be nice fabrics in journals. And I will use some of these pieces. I'll cut these up and use some of them in the next fabric bundles that I make. They're nice. Very nice. And I also got a sheet. I won't open this one up, but I will cut that up also and use it in the fabric bundles. And I got this little souvenir thing. What's it say? Suffolk. So, I think that's Britain, right? Pretty. I thought this would be really fun on journal covers. Got this a whole tablecloth. I think I spent $70, not 70, no, not 70, $7 on this tablecloth, but there is so much on it. Looks like embroidery. It's not embroidered, it's printed on there, but so pretty. Kind of folk art look to it. And there's a lot there. No, I did not spend 70 on that. This one was fun. I think this was $1 or $2. Oh, $1. And it's a kitchen curtain, but it's got roosters and chickens at the bottom. It's a nice fabric. So I'll have fun with that in some farmhouse books. And oh, this was really fun. There were more of these cards, but they were $1.25 for each card. I wanted all of them, but for that price I just selected a few because I thought these would be really, really great using them in those domestic arts books that I want to do. Just put a whole card in a pocket just for fun because man, they are fun. So they're just like yarn samples. Wonder how old they are. Doesn't have a date, but I think I got 6 of them. Yeah. So these are going to be awesome in those domestic arts journals. I got this doily. I like to have doilies that have a little color to them sometimes. And then I found this one for $1. It's a collar with beads on it, pearls on it. Looks like it was never used. Somebody crocheted that and it looks like it was never worn. And here's another piece with color in it. I love this. There's actually 2 pieces here and it was $2 for both pieces. So I can cut these apart into large or small sections, however I want to use them, but I like that there's some colored pieces there. I have a lot of doilies, so I just picked up some that were different, like the colored ones. This was $1.25 for this one. And then this was $2 for the 4 pieces. They look very delicate, so they're sealed in this. Can you see them? They sealed them up to protect them. I hope they're easy to get at. Nope. They're not going to be easy to get at, so I'm not going to bother with it right now, but I hope you can see they're just very delicate. And I got this pillowcase. I don't think I meant to. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I inhaled some dust from these packages. That was pleasant for you to listen to, wasn't it? Yeah, I didn't mean to pick this one up because it was $4. And I wouldn't have wanted to pay $4 for that. But I guess I did. Oh, excuse me so much. Okay. That was fun. All right. Now, these things are large pieces of lace, it looks like. And I went ahead and got them because I figured I could cut them and list pieces of them in the shop because they are so gorgeous and they are vintage, and I couldn't just leave them there. So this is 1960s, and they really weren't bad price-wise, but it's just an awful lot of lace. But oh my goodness, I love this one. I don't know if I want to get rid of any of the. Oh, I don't think I can get rid of this one. Oh, so pretty. Depends on how much is there, I guess. This isn't as big as the others. Oh, I love that. I didn't realize just how pretty it was. I'm trying to find a piece of white paper. Here we go. I think my throat's back to normal now, pretty much. There. Oh, that is so pretty. Yes, yes, yes. And then this pink one is really pretty too. It's in several pieces. It's got some embroidery. It's kind of like eyelet down the middle. They're pretty. Pink chiffon trim. And then this one that's beautiful, and looks like there's quite a bit there. That's so pretty. I love these laces. Here's another pink one. 1960s, it says. Pale, pale pink. And there's quite a bit of this one. So I'll probably list some of this in my shop. And then this one is 1950s. I almost didn't buy this one because it's a little too sparkly. Looks like a wedding lace, but it's 1950s and it was $3, and so I got it, and I will put some of it in the shop. Very pretty though. And then I got these 3, which will definitely be in the shop. They're maybe this isn't what I thought it was. These two, these two are like 2 laces sewn together to make them wide, and it has instructions on here for making them into rosettes. But, see, if I can get it out, this is all wound around because the customer was supposed to get a piece of this with the directions on it. So, it's 2 laces stitched together, and this one is like a pale peach and a beige, and you could take them apart or use them as is. So I'll be cutting, I don't know how much is on here. It's 1990s. Doesn't say how much is on the spool, but I'm sure there's a lot more there than I need. And then this is the same thing, but it's a dusty rose and peach, and there's not as much of this one. But I will list some of that in the shop. And let's see what's on here. This says 2 kinds of trim on this board. So there's this one, which is like a nylon net with a little lace on it. And, oh, that's pretty. I don't see the end of it, so it's just got a little bit of pink on there. Can you see that? Okay. And there's quite a bit of those laces. And all that's left are these bags. And I am going to stop my camera because my battery's flashing, and we'll go through these bags together.